Greetings and welcome into Ankh Plays. We are beginning incident number 25 of our ongoing series where we explore the Shadows of the Shroud expansion pack for Stellaris. We're overlooking a shattered L-gate, I believe it is. I'm sorry, it's a ruined quantum catapult. And we don't have the mega engineering or quantum catapult technologies. But this would actually be a very strategic system if we could hold on to it, because I think we could hit any area with our ships. Before we begin this episode, though, we do need to delve, because the Shroud is accessible to us, and so that's what we're going to do now. Go ahead and kick off that delve right now. Thanks for joining in. A bidden chalice. The haze of the Shroud shudders, parting to reveal a chalice brimming with glistening liquid, its surface smooth and unbroken. A compulsion grips us. We reach forward without thought. The expectant liquid trembles as we begin to drink. Clarity floods through. The more we imbibe, the more the lie reveals itself. The fluid thickens, each drop beginning to curdle inside. We are overcome with an urge to purge our system of the contaminant. Nourish. Inhale new growths. The voice swirls, mixing with the liquid, congealing as it forces its way further inside us, bending our submission to its will. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. But we are going to... We're going to drink because we'll get a boon. We got a boon. The last of the liquid sloughs down, thick and repugnant, pulling within us, saturating our minds. Heat pulsates through us, warping our thoughts, fraying the edges of our psyche. The voice returns satisfied as the chalice dissolves before us. Sharper. Living catalyst. We are gifted with the Shroud's blessings. 101 Shroud. A bunch of research. Daily hull regen, armor regen, and attunement to the composer of strands. Alright, well. I don't know that we could have really done anything about that. But that was a good delve. That was a good delve. I don't know that we're going to be able to use the ship regeneration, but such that it is. Still digging. He's just chilling. The 20th Mixed Brigade has 11 out of 20. I don't think this is actually growing. I'm just going to hit reinforce. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh well. And let's just check on where we're at with our integrations. It's the successor. Just checking our 63. 2063.
Technology researched.
Lots of stuff going on there. We've got a favor. Zron has been fully surveyed. Very, very foolish. Okay. Don't have anything else to do there, so I go back to Nizra's. And just hang out. And then we got a technology. Advanced afterburners. Fantastic. You got a new impulse thruster. Potentially. Or cruiser patterns. I think that's going to be more impactful. And for some reason we were at a negative energy. Collective waste management. What is this? The Panarians don't like it, but I don't like the habitability loss. But you know what? That's fine. I think we've got someone coming for this thing here. It's got a... Oh, you know what? We need a science ship. Do I have a science ship that's on the way? I don't think so. Just do research projects in that system. Got plenty of time left. If another science ship shows up, then that's fine. But I think they're dealing on Tyranart Ord.
Construction complete.
Be nice to get to roll up the arc furnace technology. That would help us with the minerals. Because we're just gobbling these things up like Tic Tacs. The consumer goods. Don't really prefer that, but, you know, that's the way it is.
Council agenda available.
Who joined? Commonwealth of Dhaka. That's, yeah, that's this guy here. Currently being ravaged by a storm. Steam power. On Calvaros. Harness the power of vaporized liquid. They're on the brink of industrializing.
Debris analyzed.
Debris has been analyzed. Regenerative tissue and society research points. Sweet. Yeah, it's over here. On Mareed. Very good. Now you can hang out here. And I think we've got a rift event. This energy mesh. This is going to get us in trouble. You know it. So they asked us what we are, and we said we were Felonian. The entity considered our response. Another message rang out. Another curious species. It is fascinating to meet you. My kind makes up the building blocks of reality. We are also wanderers and explorers who take great interest in experiencing the universe. Regrettably, another life form saw us a mere material deposit, a passing fuel source to be captured and harnessed. I wish to inhabit the body of Obracoid. Doing so would free me from this prison. If you would allow me to possess this vessel, I'll use my depth of knowledge and psychic powers to carry your people's will for eternity. Unfortunately, I am not sure their mind is yet powerful enough to coexist with my consciousness. Obracoid, I'm going to take one for the team. I don't know what this is going to do, but it proves to be interesting. And that's what this game has been about so far. So, A research agreement broken. Oh, okay. I don't care. Didn't break it off with me. That's all that I care about.
Spaceborne life form.
There's only one star here. Well, anyways, go there once again. And we got another Astral Rift event. Dimensional Conflict. This is on Telepaths. Which on kind of the outskirts there. Our team brought a dodecahedron aboard the Rift Sphere for further examination. Reinvestigation of its original housing found trace amounts of astral thread. Feeding some into the dodecahedron caused the object to vibrate at a frequency so high that its blurred form began to resemble a sphere. How bad could it be? While the device was active, the rift we entered was sealed, and as soon as the device switched off, it reappeared. Based on this experiment, we can suppose that faced with a foe they could not destroy, some ancient empire uses technology to attempt a desperate attempt to lock the creature away, sacrificing their fleet in the process. This device would be a remarkable boon for us. Daedalus seal, and it ends the Astral Rift exploration. What does this do? Oh. So for 3,000 unity. Oh, wow. So we can lock everything out. Interesting. Very cool. I like it. Fully explored Astral Rift. I don't know what to do with this guy. Send him to Liege's. The Eater of Worlds sends a new calling. Yikes. I don't really want to be part of that. We're going to touch the Soul Stone again. Every 10 years we get to do this. And we'll give Lyra a level, I guess. Why not? Grand Thearch is level 9. It's really tough to go Border Guard 2 or Armada Logistician. Yeah, that definitely helped. How are we looking with Myron? Oh, hey, look, we can integrate them. 103 months. Do it. It's great. This will be an interesting... Probably something we have to defend here.
Technology researched.
Get some research coming out. Oh gosh. I feel like that's our best option. We've got some really long-running projects, though.
Ships upgraded.
17th is done. Yeah, level 3 disruptors. Very nice.
Relaying transmission.
Clen, want to give us something, or more accurately, sell us something. No, not interested. Thank you, though. I'd rather not spend my alloys. We're just ripping through them, as you can see. New Federation President. Hey. Wow. Thank you, guys. To make us Federation President.
Construction complete.
Our immortal leader, I think, is level 10. Oh, level 9. I don't know what the max level is. I guess we'll find out if we're lucky. When are you done constructing? Yeah, okay. Head on over to Nizrus. Federation Association offer. Sure. Myron doesn't want them, but I don't think it matters. So they're associated with us, which is a... What does that mean? It's a non-aggression pact. Thank you. Thank you, Ankh. That moment when you start talking to yourself and then realize you're talking to yourself, but that someone's going to be listening to you talking to yourself later. Entangled dark matter. Okay, well, whatever's happening doesn't sound good. Oberkoid was bound to a diagnostic bench, and the transfer began. They writhed in discomfort, spasming uncontrollably as the foreign consciousness overwhelmed their mind. The ghostly entity became a churning vortex of unstable energy. Suddenly, everything went quiet. Oberkoid rose with a new demeanor. Now fully inert, the spectral mass diffused evenly through the mesh. Okay, so we have a new veteran leader. What has happened? Well, let's take a look. So he's a psionic Spoozalak. She is a psionic Spoozalak. Planar theorist. Okay. Psionic, of course. Or psychic, of course. Interesting. I thought that would be a little bit more... But definitely a Rift Walker, for sure. And can we send her to another Rift is the question. Don't really see one hanging around. Can we have one created? Nope. That's all we can do. Let's see. This is her. Ah, yes. No way to get there. But I guess we could send her over and have her begin exploring. Yeah, survey the system. And then we'll send somebody to go claim it. Colonies coming through. Welcome, apprentices. Wow. I think we met them earlier.
Upgraded.
Disruptors are done. The 18th is done. I think it's just the 16th. Yeah, just the 16th now that needs to be upgraded. And it's almost like we need to turn on our turn on the jets again. And we can delve? Wow, that was fast. At least it felt fast. Nazadarum can upgrade its capital building, so let's do that. And then let's work on Nazadarum a little bit. Production yard, automation, and energy grid. I don't know if that's right or not. Probably doesn't matter. It's probably not a right or wrong way. I know I keep saying that. Ooh, this is a pretty one. Let's delve. The Shroud. Tempting conversation. Tempting conservation. I could read, I swear. From between the many layers of the Shroud, a vision unfurls before us. The mists form the outline of a struggling creature ensnared and choking as hazy tendrils wrap even tighter around it. The animal itself is unlike anything we have encountered before. A voice threads its way within us. The strands of fate beckon. Which shall you pull? Oh, gosh. Do we release it or capture it? I have no idea. Let's release it. See what happens. The voice echoes in our mind as the creature fades from sight. Prosperity. Another fleeting glimpse appears. A resurgence of life somewhere in our empire. Oh, wow. Matar gets some pretty cool stuff going on there. Let's take a look at that. It's called Docile Fauna. That's not Matar. Well, it is a Matar. That's the one we want. Docile Fauna, habitability 10%, which, it's a Savannah world anyways, who cares? Happiness 5%. And research jobs. Society research. You know... Don't hate me. But we gotta lean into our benefits, right? That's the only way that this works. So we got some work going on Matar. And we need
upgraded.
3,000 alloys. Okay, everybody's been upgraded. Head on out that way. He's excavating an archaeological site. He is the head of research. It only makes sense. Shardlings in Fuewe. I guess because I became fleet president, we've got this big, giant fleet. The Shardlings are gone. Death of a great leader. Put that aside. Actually, we can do that right now. That's too bad. Sassaman Hadsald has passed away at the age of 151 while in service to our empire. People clamor for a memorial service in his honor. Chant for his soul. We'll chant for his soul. Harmonious passing. Wow. Wow. That's a great buff. Wow. Fantastic. Glad we chanted for his soul. Let's check out this orbital anomaly menominee. Oh dear. What is going on here? A gravitational anomaly knocked our observation post out of its orbit, causing it to briefly drop into the planet's lower atmosphere. While our crew was unharmed, our original trajectory had been restored. Concerns about the station could have been detected from the surface by the Beery. Only time will tell. Continue observations. Yep. They are in the steam age. Yep. Alright. Well, such that it is. Tianki Grave Mound. Doing some research out here. It's finally making some progress. The unusual liveliness of the dead Tianki covering the surface of Auric Vul seems to be a byproduct of their regenerative capabilities. Even if technically dead, the bodies are still reassembling themselves. This system is unusually rich and nourishing in substances typically found in gas giants where Tianki graze. Perhaps that explains why this behavior hasn't been observed before. This discovery does not explain why the dead seem to move as if controlled by a single mind, extending their tentacles to encroach upon the new carcasses falling on the planet. Further excavations will hopefully reveal new insights of the inner workings of this place, or being. Our scientists are still divided on the exact nomenclature. 4,600 society research gained. Love it. 90 months for psionic bombers. It's looking good. The Minister of Defense has no orders right now. Let's do that, strategist. Yep, that's what we want to do there. And, you know, the thought occurs, maybe we should hire another commander. He's 7. He should do fine. Sofont V06. Welcome as a commander. And he is devoid of any military assignment, so let's take a look at what we can give him. I think what we should do is we should give him one of our disruptor fleets. Probably the smaller one. He's only 7, right? Did I not give it to him? There we go. And we've got the Candag Avengers. We need a veteran commander on this. Yep, that's the one we want right there. You need to go to the mixed brigade. I think we should hire another one. We're not over our commander limit. So why not? Kolruz, you're next. Welcome. And this fleet... I don't know why it's taking so long. Okay, we can't reinforce for another 2 months. We need to give our new commander a command. Reinforce. Okay. The Leafrus Hammer is 20 cruisers, and then... Oh, this is two different units. This one needs a commander. Let's give him a... Man. It's not really what I wanted, but okay. Yeah, we'll leave the 16th Disruptors uncommanded at this moment. Dun dun. Gnarth got a negative trait. Oh, good. That's just what we need. This Tibicor can probably handle it. We have an upgrade to Nizadarum here. They're going to be busy for a while. Let's see how the integration is going with Myron. 78 months remaining. Our economy is kind of... I don't really want to push it that much further into the negative here. Yeah, we needed to do something here. Quadralis of Dren. Custom AI assistant. We need to build some stuff here, if we can manage it. Yeah, we need to build the Xenobio lab first. And we'll keep working on Matar. Keep working on Matar. Oh boy. Lots of turnover here, guys. He'd been assigned to the mixed 20th, but never really did any commanding. That's unfortunate. Because they're almost done cooking. How much do these battleships take to make? My god. Oh, 1,100. Okay, yeah, they're kind of pricey. Chant for his soul or erect a memorial? Chant for his soul. I don't know if these stack. But I guess we'll take 2 of them and hope that they stack until we meet again. We're back down. Well, we're missing commanders now. Shouldress. Sure. Before we move on, let's juggle our fleet command once again. Yeah, the Minister of Defense, he needs to take the flagship fleet. And then we can put somebody else on Kandag. Yeah, let's put the Crown Prince on Kandag. And then the 17th we'll take Shouldress.
Technology research.
Yay. Oh boy. I don't know. Let's get some of the easier stuff done. We've got a couple of the bombers thing really is running long. Can we... I don't want these stupid fleets. I don't know what they're doing. Kandag's Bane. Make some of these designs a little bit better. I don't know if that's actually making it better, but it's changing it. Oops. The 16th Disruptors, we need to see what our... That's like, forget. We want the Savannah. This is going to be MK6. We'll save that off. And delete that. Those already have the shields on them. Which means those should already have shields on them as well. Oh, hey, I forgot. Advanced afterburners. And the speed on this is 205. 229. That's actually a pretty good upgrade. It's going to trigger a whole bunch of upgrades throughout the fleet. 171 to 191. This thing is slow as all get out. Oh, now that's fast. My god. Breslin-class battleships are nothing to sneeze at. Those things rip. I think I'm going to delete... Oh, I can't delete this because it's the only version. We'll get rid of the MK5. And we're going to make a slight change. No, we can't make a change to this guy yet. Okay. So this is going to trigger a whole bunch of upgrades. But I'm going to wait until this fleet is done. Ladders to Heaven? Oh, Cowboros. Yeah, we're just going to make it so that they're almost aware of us anyways.
Spaceborne lifeform encounter.
So, who cares?
System surveyed.
Hey, you don't see that every day. Her. The Her black hole with an L gate around it has finally been surveyed. And I think we've got a construction ship nearby. Don't we? No. Ankh deleted all of the construction ships because he didn't need them. Oh, here it is. Yay. Okay, so we've got an Astral Rift and an L-Gate. So what we'll do is we'll just wait for that starbase to get built, and we need to sell some food. Yep, sell the food. We got a ton of trade, so I think we're gonna buy 10,000 minerals, 15,000 minerals. It still leaves us with plenty of food. It's kind of... I recognize that this is a bad deal for the Divine Pryde, but the idea is that if we encounter hard times and we have food stockpiled, our empire can survive for at least a little while. It's served us well so far in this game, so far in this playthrough. But we have 15,000, which means we need to do some work. Sure. Let's try that. It's going to help Matar greatly. Breslin? We don't have the minerals. Should we just, like, go through and... Oh, they need to build another building here. Energy grid. Yeah, just do another production yard, I suppose. Let's build another one of you. And let's build automation. Build some resource silos. That'll get us a higher storage capacity. I don't know that I really want to farm more on this ocean world. So maybe we'll just do another resource silo. What do you think about that? And we're building a... Oh, we can build another mining district. And then we'll specialize here in... energy generation. Mothalum. Gosh, the crime is so awful. Beta Aquilay, they're building out. Do a specialization here. Usuldan. We've got two... What do these do again if I upgrade? Take a little bit more research, but they're going to give us a lot more jobs. So let's build this out here. This is just giving us... makes it cheaper. This is a mining world, though. Let's do that. We've got the research enclave sitting there. Upgrading these is going to cost me 2 gas per month. And I'm at 2 gas, so probably not ready to upgrade those. Panasu. Plenty of upgrade opportunities. Okay, so this is going to cost me an additional crystal. But it gives my resource, yeah, that's a good investment, I think. That'd be, what, another 21? Once the energy nexus comes online. Nalo. It's ready for some more jobs. Give Zaraki. We'll do a precinct house, and I wanted to do cloning vats. Why not? Get these guys going, and we should probably check the market for... Yeah, see, look at that. We were just looking at Nalo. Let's rescue these folks. Love it. It's not ideal, because we know it's all coming from over here. At least that's what I'm betting on. We need to build one of each. And then we can do a specialization here. And it feels like... What does it feel like? It feels like a research enclave type of place. Sure does. Door fill. 600. Do a build, and a build. Eospone. been kind of just like sending people to this frigid Arctic world. There's just a potpourri of different inhabitants here, with the majority being Yivzarak. Almost all the jobs are filled out. Build a research enclave. Build one of each of these. This is going to be a tech world, as we've talked about before. Tau Cygni off by itself here. Let's build a bunch of binding districts. I still don't understand this. We don't have mineral purification. Yeah. Larkins. Got all kinds of stuff going on here. Hey, we're out of minerals once again. But that feels like it was... Resolution is passed. What passed? Please? Collective waste. Okay. Looks good.
Relaying transmission.
No. Kind of need that. Sorry, guys. Oh, hey, look at that. The mixed brigade. You get one more ship going. Man, I don't understand this. It's really crazy to me. This seems like such a bad idea to be selling population for energy credits. That's like a trifle for what you can do with pops. And then as soon as they join our empire, they're no longer under the yoke. Right? They're free people. And then they start contributing to society. Like Eosponi. The ice cream of all of the worlds. The ice cream of the galaxy here. Let's just start stacking this thing. See how bad it gets, you know? Yeah, 1.7K. Yeah, we just hit our max. So we've got 70 unemployed workers, which means that this research enclave is going to be super, super helpful. Oh, hey, I don't think I need to build one of these. Communications established. The alien civilization on Phonak 3 has finished construction of its first interplanetary. Welcome to the... Ooh. You can go away for just a second here. Phonak 3. Early space age. Acknowledged. I don't think I've ever seen these guys before. First contact with the Onutak sovereignty. Hegemonic imperialists. Sure, yeah. I don't know how... Yeah, you're not going to get away with that. You're going to get eaten. Wow. They killed all the Tianquis.
Construction complete.
Sad. Hey! Explore the rift. You get to work on building research stations. Now Hirani is kind of in our way here. Like, this would be great. If I could take the next, too. I just want all of the territory, you guys. Okay. Starting to explore the Astral Rift. Come on. Come on. There we go. 2 Breslin classes coming up. I don't need 6 of them. I just need 5. Truth is out there. What's going on, Calvaros? Our operations have successfully discredited the evidence of our existence. The images debunk the eyewitness accounts, ladders to heaven, Sky Citadel. Fascinating. But they have an industrial revolution. Interesting. Great Scientist has leveled up. Sure. And we can delve once again. Also, I think we can start our integration process on the Gulfurp successor Khanate. So let's do that first, and then we'll delve. No? We can only integrate one subject at a time. Great, okay, that's fine. How close are we to being done with Byron? Okay, 5 years. Got it. The Shroud is accessible. Let's delve. Here we go, guys. The Shroud contracts, folding inwards, pressing our psyche deep within a confined and resonating void. A presence looms, fluid and indistinct. Its form shifts as it opens and closes. The divide that separates us from the rest of the Shroud, each shuddering reveal unleashes a cascade of visions. Overflowing landscapes, saturated with wildlife swarming over verdant plains. Threads of life entwine and expand. Each shifting vista reveals a teeming atmosphere of potential to shift and mold. With each new vision, inertia flips and twists us, dragging us through impossible speeds as the walls of reality bend and ripple. We sense the figure's amusement. It is testing us, awaiting a name for the force that grips us. Yeah, we want another boon. I mean, Formation. Our voice cries out. The presence stills. The shifting visions cease as the tempest of inertia settles into a resounding clarity. We have named it. Formation. Life entwines. Patterns solidify. The figure, pleased with our decision, parts the barrier. The void dissipates as we emerge from it. We got throw, and we got... Do we still have a covenant? Yeah, we do. Too bad. You know what? We should go for the true Grolferp. Which one should we go for here? The greater Grolferp Khanate is something that we probably can't touch, and they don't really have any holdings up here, so they broke apart away from everybody else. The Nex has kind of gotten pieced away from itself. If we go for the true, that's this section. We really need to do both, because then this just becomes all of our space, all of our base belong to us. That's ultimately what we want. So maybe we should look at that. Let's start with the true. I don't think any of you are the true, but the only true was Cagnan. Or Candag. Sorry, not Cagnan. What am I thinking? Awful. Where is the true horde? They're friendly to us. And we can propose subjugation. We'll give you independent, and we'll let you expand. You don't have to fight in any of our wars, and we'll fight in all of your wars. No holdings, and unified sensors. And we're 1.2 short. So this will take 10 years, so 2374. That's the true. And then the Grolferp Khaganate would be... So we would be taking this spot here, which seems dangerous, but I think we can hang. We've got plenty of little bases spread out throughout the galaxy. And so, yeah, let's take the Grolferp Khaganate. Yeah, we're gonna have to... This is gonna get tricky. Now, who's satrapy?
Spaceborne lifeform encountered.
Yeah, you better. Losing Federation XP. Whatever. I don't really much care about the Federation anymore.
Construction complete.
Let's take a look where... Hey, look at that. Nice. All this stuff is going to belong to us. now, which is great. That was what we wanted. Anyways, this was probably the most convoluted way to get it, but such that it is, you know? Yeah, we can come back through this way. That's fine. Okay, and we're exploring that astral rift. That's great. Council election will be held. The current top candidates, yeah, Divine Pryde, great, Verzak Block, and the Sagittarian. No, I don't want to kick them. No. Oh, it failed. Okay. That's fine. Two months for quantum field manipulation, 4 months for impulse thrusters, and
Relaying transmission.
a reasonable car payment for psionic bombers. Sure.
Relaying transmission.
Yeah, we can do that. Quantum field manipulation. Oh, God. Arc emitters. What are these? This is the X class. I feel like that's a good thing to have. Yeah, let's take it. It's probably the wrong decision or the foolish decision. Okay, so we're still on the council. Not a big surprise. We're going to be getting very, very large.
Researched.
We'll be the preeminent leader of this galaxy. Durasteel armor, advanced railguns, mining station output. Wow. That's an upgrade for the automation building is what it looks like. This gives produced geothermal fracking gives us minerals produced from miners plus 20%. I don't see how we can't do that. We are so desperate for minerals. It's unbelievable. We were building something. Was it on Matar? No. We're putting a research enclave together. And I can't remember where. Don't really have the money to do anything but make sure that that research enclave is coming together in a nice and... Okay, it's right here. 40 days. Maybe it wasn't that. Maybe it was Eospone. Oh, it was Eospone. Love it. We'll do automation, research labs, and then we'll sell some food. And then we'll buy some minerals, which is fine. We're fine. And then Eospone, what do we got going here? We got an automation building, a research labs. So for the cost of 4 gas, will increase the researcher jobs by 15%. It's kind of our boost. So let's do it. Cool. I'm glad I was paying attention. Said it had just finished. Galactic Council vote coming up. Enable Council veto power. Kind of like that. Why not?
Technology researched.
Hey. Geothermal fracking. So we're making 29 right now. And I'm hoping that with... I'm really hoping that with that we can... Oh, this is the thing we've been looking for, too. Mining subsidies as an edict. The mineral purification plants, which is the 20% output. Yes. Boy, that took forever to come up. 266 years. We've been digging in the ground for that long. What's going on down here, guys? What are the Panarians doing? Take an upgrade on that fleet. Upgrade. 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 Love it. It's going to be expensive, but it's okay. We're kind of over on our ship, our naval capacity. Gorlif is leveled up. He's represented in the Cross-Galactic Accord. Seems fine. Yeah, alright. That's fine. You guys can move that way. I don't care about
Ships
that.
Upgraded.
Love it. Do we get to get our territory back without firing a shot? Just, you know, taking forever to do it? Is that what's going to happen here? Because that's what it's starting to seem like. We can get these guys on the move, though. It's a 40k, almost 42k. Where do we need to show a force? Can we kill the scavenger bot? Why don't you guys head to Tadaska? And I'll take a look. Quick research. Got that taken care of. Sorry for that. Once these guys are upgraded, we're going to try and sneak some of them in as well. Gravity storm detected. Where? On Quam. That seems bad for Marish, but none of our concern.
Ships upgraded.
Who's that? It's the 18th. Okay. All right.
Technology researched.
Okay, yeah, whatever. Don't care if you say your worst. Advanced Engineering Complex. That's mining station output. That's gonna help. And we're almost done with it anyways, so...
Relaying transmission.
Commercial pact? Yeah, sure, why not?
Technology researched.
We're losing gas. Not good. Oh yeah, that definitely helped. Quantum missiles. Torpedoes. Huh. Well, let's do that.
Ships upgraded.
And how are things looking on Marinus? Space whales. Alright, we're gonna try and take out this bot. We'll go into full cloak mode. And we can delve once again, so let's do that. The Shroud. Powerful psionic currents crash and broil amid the Shroud's unending turbulence. A roaring cacophony swells and clamors for our attention. Cries and calls. Animalistic. Wild. Primal. Rivers gush and winds wail. All of nature barks and howls urgently and at once. The noise is overwhelming. Well, we not always want boons. Boon bestowed! The crescendo builds and builds. We are suddenly thrust in a direction we cannot comprehend. Finally, we settle back into silence. The Shroud rewards us with empowerment. 30% monthly unity. Gosh. Okay. So mechanically, I don't know if this is going to work, but we're going to see if it does. Once the 20th has made it to Tadasca, you're going to settle here. And let's coordinate the logistical resources that we need after that. So we're going to send these guys down to Tadasca, waiting to jump into the Vernier system. I think we can take this, but we're going to see.
Ships upgraded.
Okay. I think these guys are still cloaked. Cloaking strength is very high. Yep. Hostile fleets present. Okay. This is a boss fight, you guys. I'm kind of nervous. And we'll have some folks coming in from Tadasca. This will be Jerome Kuryalam's, one of his early forays into coordinated combat with a battleship fleet. And we'll get these guys just snuck up on this thing. Let's take a look at this thing. What is it doing?
Engaging hostile fleet.
Oh, look at the psionic lightning. We're not doing anything to it. Oh, we did do something to it. Scavenger's End! Hey! Huh. Pew pew. After enough pew pew, the Scavenger's End, the once imposing hulk of the Scavenger has been reduced to a scorched wreck of sparking machinery and hemorrhaging fuel lines. As our battle-wearied combat ships make their finishing passes at the flagging automaton, the Scavenger makes one final attempt to engage its hyperdrive. Unfortunately for the robot, the damage inflicted upon its central systems appears to have proven too much. I wonder if it can get away. Its exposed core glows a blistering blue and white as its engines engage, then overload, the luminance rising in heat intensity into a series of core breaches, tear the construct asunder. The ragged regent of the Vernier system is no more.
Technology researched.
Wow. Well, the Disruptor Champions lost 5 vets. Let's take a look at that combat log. The Mixed Brigade, no losses. But we did lose 5 Corvettes. And we got 5 technologies? What do we get? Gauss cannons? Oh no, we have that. We just have that now. Okay. Hyper shields. A nanite repair system. A nanite autocannon. That's cool. And a nanite flak battery. Wow. After defeating the Scavenger bot, we believe that a parade on Zel Medak 1, focusing on the Scavenger bot's compactor we secured, would be very beneficial to the Empire. Yeah, sure. I don't know why Zel Medak really cares. But, sure. I like it. Head to Tupacor. Let's get some minor repairs. Amazing work, guys. Good job.
Council agenda ready.
And we can head on down this way. Pop resource output. Yep. That's going to help with our research for a little while. Psionic supremacy seems like a good idea. Let's check on our market. Yep. We're just building up Eosponi. Ooh, this is getting pricey. That's a lot of them. That's fine. Got current unemployment. That's great. We're building, guys. We're building. It's great. Got two of the mining districts. We can specialize. Yeah, okay. We're going to find a mining world. Okay, so they're off to repair and refit, reinforce. And Vernier is going to join our system, or our territory, our lands, once we get it surveyed. Start that surveying up. Reinforcements in transit. Love it. Archaeological site event pending on the Tianki grave mound. Orek Vol. Our excavations unearthed a complex network of tunnels extending under the surface of Orek Vol. Chemical analysis confirms the walls are entirely composed of highly compressed Tianki tissue. So this is just a fleshy planet of dead Tianki. But why? Guess we're gonna find out. Society research. Nice little boost there. 16 months before psionic bombers. It's gonna mean that the 20th mixed is gonna need to go back into the shop for refits. It's looking great though, guys. Vernier is gonna join up. And we've got Diadem, which is a Stellite Devourer. I don't know if that's... I don't know if that's actually good. Do we have the... Fleet is already at full strength. I don't believe you.
System surveyed.
I guess we already have these. Vernier's been surveyed. It's kind of an unremarkable place, if you ask me. Rockworms. Where is this? On her. There are more than worms living here. Swarms of microscopic creatures form clouds in the lower atmosphere, moving as one mass. They create complex patterns across the sky. As massive worms breach from their tunnels, they glide in the air, grazing among the living clouds. We have observed several worms working together to flush these swarms towards one another. The level of cooperation is fairly sophisticated. Let's just do the easy path. The Crown Prince levels up. Geshtith. This guy kind of needs to be on the counselor, doesn't he? Oh, wow. Yeah. Gimme. Can we get him on the council, do you think? Minister of Defense. He's a leaker. I don't know if he's immortal, though. Densest of metals. Boy, this place is... Talk about dense. This morning, a surprise awaited us on Zelmadak 1 as the scavenger bot Compactor deposited the last of its creations in our storage facility. A large chunk of alloys was denser and more compact than anything we could ever hope to produce, containing enough metals and a few cubic meters to build an entire battleship. Wow. This fantastic development has our scientists believing that they can get a compactor working again at 0.001 efficiency if we should wish it. That's a tough decision. I do have a construction ship. So, let's say 12 months for the next 100 years. That's 120 times 10. Yeah, just incorporate it. I think if we would have killed it earlier, then it might pay off, but I don't see it as paying off at this point. So, let's just advance the situation. I don't know why they really want to have this parade here, but, you know, such that it is. Such that it is. That situation really advanced quickly, too. Wow. And we're at time. Let's bring Incident 25 to a close, shall we? Thank you for joining me on this grand adventure. It still feels like an epic, and I'm excited to have you along with me, watching through this. It's been crazy, lots of ups and downs, but we're now trucking towards being ready, well, as ready as we can be for the final crisis. And hopefully, the Divine Pryde does not trip when we undertake it. Just a few years out. Still got some stuff to do. Well, that's it. Thanks, guys. As you go on about your day, please, don't forget to hit someone with kindness. It's important. You never know what kind of effect you'll have on someone with just a little bit of a kind gesture. And we'll see you next time.